big up to all those in YouTube land. It turns out everybody else is late and can't be bothered to keep track of time, so I'm gonna have to run this solo for a minute before we start. Blues Brothers episode 24. Trevor Chalobah being forced out the door and pre-season starts now. Let's get this dude. Big up to all those in YouTube land. Blues Brothers episode 24. Ladimus, Prime, and JPT are late, so please bear with us. It's gone a bit pear shaped actually, but never mind. Preseason is upon us, and it is starting anew. Chelsea take on the mighty Wrexham in America in about, I think, about 3 hours' time, 3.5 hours' time. Oh, hang on. Big up, bro. On Cloud9, watching some of the football we are playing in friendlies. One touch, very exciting. Some coming. I hear you guys playing some awesome stuff as well. Hopefully, we'll have to see how that goes. But what was the score with you guys as well? Because I see Celtic got Man City last night, which made me laugh. But on a quick note, a little side note before everyone else decides to bundle in. Big up Anthony in the building. All right. Back on the road. Tractors back on the road. All right. On a little side note, because I like to tackle on the mental health thing, about Danny Drinkwater. Did anyone see today his posts about his new job today as a construction worker and how people think he's a disgrace because he used to be a footballer and now he's doing a common man's job and he's spunked all of his money. Big up Jaminho in the building as well. How you doing as well, brother? Hope you're good. Maybe you could have some interesting thoughts on this one. Did anyone believe that Danny didn't drink water wasted his career, or was it simply a matter of he was bad luck, or was it just simply he needed N'Golo Kante next to him to look good? Because like it's one of those ones where he's been, I don't know. How do you sum up the career of Danny Drinkwater, folks? Oh, hang on. 2-1 versus Millwall, but they were dirty bastards. Injured Anderson. Well, that's not a surprise. Hello, baby girl. Hope you're doing well. Danny Drinkwater is working on a construction site. Yes, Jaminho. Let me get you up to date, right? And what's going on? Hang on. Let me bring it up again. Drinkwater. Here we go. Here's the article. All right, he's on a building site, age 34 now, right? And a couple of people were on his case because he's talking about mental health, and he's talking about yeah, here we go. Because he's now filmed himself and people are striking at him and coming out and talking shit like they do on social media. One person said, effing hell, Danny, you hit rock bottom. The screenshot in the message, ex-Chelsea man wrote, some of these messages behave. I love being on site. Grafting, it's a choice. Well, dear. So, yeah, he's been told that he's completely wasted his footballing career. And it's a funny one to take because there were moments at Chelsea that he showed he was a good player, and definitely at Leicester when he had Kante next to him, and other people are in like Wes Morgans and etc. So I just want to ask the people out there, you know what I mean? Was it more he a flop? What's everyone's feelings on this? And I'll ask the boys when they show up. I hate Anthony. Oh, you ate me wall, yeah, total bastards. I'll throw my tea at them, scold the bastards. Drinkwater was a shame, made so many bad decisions, fucked around and got found out. Yeah, that's a good point, bro. You know what I mean? It's one of those ones where like he was a talented footballer, and for what I understand, he's not only one of these players that had, mental health issues. He had substance abuse issues as well. Apparently, he liked to drink a bit too much. You know what I mean? So it's a tough one to call, because obviously if he's completely broke and having to work on a construction site, then obviously he's found his new career, which is nice. But is it one of those ones where could he have done more? Who knows? But anyway, Danny Drinkwater, people, I want to know your thoughts. The said footballer at 34, shit. To be honest, this guy should still be playing. They are dirty bastards, Anthony. It's about 6 years too late he started working on the construction site. Well, Jaminho, bro, when you gotta go, man. Big up Jamunio from Brother Yeti. Big up to you, Yeti. All right. Imagine being 34 and working a construction site, probably being the most incompetent worker there, yet somehow being United Academy graduate, a former Chelsea player, and Premier League winner with Leicester. Well, it just goes to show what happens when you badly invest your money, brother, and you just waste it. Probably did what all footballers of that caliber did. Drank it away. Probably got too much too quick. Went to his head. Ended up wasting it. Big up Yeti. How's it going from Jaminio? Hey, big up Wolfie. Big up Early Doors Football TV. Hope you guys had a good show today on the good, the bad, and the ugly. Big up Fuzzy as well as Anthony, your partner in crime, being in the chat somewhere. Oop, bit of a fly there. I hope you guys are both well. Shame he didn't drink water instead. Yeah, Danny could have used to drink water, so he didn't end up plowing his career. Now, I do feel for him because he's trying to say that he's had mental health aspects about the pressure and what it's like in the limelight as professional footballers. But to be honest, like, it's one of those ones where you could have maybe handled your fame a little bit better, because I'm not being funny. Someone drinks got some of the best players in history. We can talk about, and managers. Yeah, he made the Clough comment earlier. George Bestie. He unfortunately liked to drink. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those ones, man. Like, it's a shame because I think he was a player that had a lot of potential. Right, when he won that Premier League, and it's one of those ones where he was definitely a player that had ability, but maybe, just maybe, he could have and should have done more. But it's so hard to say, man. It is so hard to say as an outsider looking in. You know what I mean? Like, it's definitely so hard to say. And like, with a guy like him, it's definitely one of those ones where you should have gone on to better things at Chelsea than what he did. He should have gone on to a lot better things, and I think it's one of those ones where, yeah, man, you had potential. It's a shame. It's a big shame. Here we go. Pasting it. There you go. Please, if you can, drop a like and a subscribe to Early Doors Football TV and the Long-Haired Yeti. Decent gentlemen, always to me. I appreciate them. Jaminho says it seems to be his own fault about his career downfall. Didn't bother trying, and now instead of buying expensive designer clothes, he's now stuck buying shoes made of badger feet and cheese. Well, your own heaven, your own hell, brother. You woven it. You know what I mean? Like you just said, Jaminho. You know what I mean? If it's one of those ones where it's got to be done, it's got to be done, man. You got to pay the bills. Time stops for no man. Footballer, construction worker, security guard, blah, blah, blah. Me and Tony watching you backstage. Are you? What, backstage in your backstage or backstage in my backstage? Like, be more specific. And besides, I'm sitting there looking over my shoulders and shit. And I was like, I'm going to hear it. What's that? I can hear a tractor. All right, Wolfie. All right. Well, what's my thoughts on mascara? Okay. Enzo mascara. It'll depend. It'll really depend, because I'm not being funny. We're in another rebuild process again. I'm gonna have to see, because I might do a watch along for that Wrexham game later. So it's one of those ones where if I like what I see, and players can stay fit. This is the most essential thing for Chelsea this year. Keep those blasted players fit. Showed his quality at Leicester, but he wasn't asked afterwards. Maybe Jaminho, maybe that was it, brother. He stopped working hard. Thought I'm at Chelsea. I've made it. Didn't really keep his work ethic up anymore. It's a shame. I liked him when we got Kante, and because I'm not sure if we bought them together, but when we got Kante and Danny Drinkwater, I thought, yes, our midfield, bang on. You know what I mean? We've got a good parent. I'm here, bros, here doing something in your background as well. Oh, Jesus Christ. You're not driving tractors, are you, Rosie? Oh, no, you're blowing bagpipes, aren't you? Sorry, excuse me. Your backyard. Well, tell Tell Anthony to get on that tractor. I want to see that grass cut. All right. I want to see that grass blinging. Okay. Anthony always looking up back passages. Oh dear. Oh dear. Evening all. You wrong'uns. Big up to the mighty Jeds. How are you, sir? Hope everything is going well and all that good stuff. I'm going to need to rewatch your video earlier, by the way, with the chat you had with Yeti and everybody. I was meant to watch that, but I had to do my modding job for the Fight Week show. I apologize. I need to drop into your chat again. Hope you are well, Jezza. Please like and subscribe to the Arsenal history and more. Hope you are well, sir. But yeah, Danny Drinkwater. What a shame. And that brings me to another Chelsea player, a current Chelsea player, which happens to be a Trevor Chalobah. Now, I'm a bit pissed off at this because he's come out publicly already and said that Chelsea are forcing him out and that he doesn't want to leave and they're not giving him an opportunity to fight for his spot. And I think this is absolute bullshit considering, again, I'm one of those, yeah, please, like and subscribe to Jezza, please, if you can. Nice dude. Always looked out for me. Hang on, here we go. Mrs. says, no matter how good he could have been, if he couldn't cope with the pressure, then he's happier now. That's the most important thing, regardless of what his talent he may have had. That's a very good point, baby girl. He could have been pressure. He could have just been the fact he got lazy. Who knows? Evening Jez from Jaminho. Miss Wolfie from Rosie to Kate. Thank you, Kate. Rosie says, hello, says Kate. Send me the link early doors. What, to the backyards? hey, careful, mate. You better what kind of link he means. Jaminho, hi, mate, says the Jezza. Rosie, laugh out loud. Not tonight, Prosif's tractors parked. Okay. Big up, Jezza. What he said. I've got too much respect for him to call him that. I can't say it. I just can't. You signed Drinkwater the year after you signed Kante, I think. I think so. But at the time, it was kind of like we stole Leicester's midfield. Oh, here we go. Big up, one of the boys have turned up. Big up, Prime. How you doing?
Yo.
How you doing, brother? You good?
Yes.
Did you hear what Danny Drinkwater came out with today? Did you see any of it?
No.
Well, apparently Danny Drinkwater came out today and said that, one of the reasons why his career went the way it did was because of the pressure of being a foot. Oh, hang on, look to what waiting for buses, they come together, Pause. Considering what we were just talking about in the chat about coming together and all that. No, I apologize. Let me take that back. Major eraser. Well, just to update you and Prime, JPT. Big up both of you, by the way. Danny Drinkwater started his new job on the construction site today. And people were all over his case about you wasted your career as a footballer. You should have done better. Why are you slacking? You boys' thoughts, and I'll start off with obviously Prime because he landed first.
What was his? You said he said something in response, right?
Oh no! All he was just saying was he was happy in his new job and that he's finally earning money again because obviously he wasn't doing it as a footballer. But people were getting on his case, say he wasted his career, basically.
I mean, he's a Premier League winner. Mm-hmm. So, well, I don't know. He shouldn't have moved to Chelsea. He should not have moved to Chelsea. And then he should have left Chelsea a lot earlier than he did. But I don't know. He must have, you're earning a lot of money as a Premier League footballer, as a Premier League winner, moving to Chelsea for big money. Mm-hmm. I don't get why he would end up no offense to builders or anything, but if you're a Premier League footballer, in theory, you should not have to work again once you retire.
If you save your money, when you spend it wisely, yes.
Or even that,
he didn't have a short career either.
He's English and he's a Premier League winner. You could quite easily become a pundit or become a scout or get your coaching badges. There's other avenues, is my point.
Well, this is why a lot of people are calling him a waster, because you can kind of see it. Because even if you didn't have much of a football career after you got to Chelsea and it all kind of fell apart, you should have still had the money as a foundation to build something else. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like it's not like that's what everybody else does. You know what I mean? Oh my God. Yeah, I can't believe that Anthony. I have no link or in the background. Oh dear. Depends what background you mean. Big up, Miss Wolfie. Hope you're well. Thank you, Yeti, for saying that. Apologize for the lateness. It's all good. Prime. Evening, Jezza from early doors. I'll be in a sec. Pause. Consider, bro, I don't do backdoor. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I need to stay focused. Yeah, so, but basically, yeah, he was just Danny Drinkle was just simply saying, basically, yeah, I'm doing all right now, and I've kind of moved on as a footballer. What's your thoughts, JBD?
I mean, I agree with Prime that he shouldn't have come to Chelsea. But I mean, if he's enjoying what he's doing, why should anyone else care? I mean, I think people like to dig into it's sad that you're doing this now. I mean, yes, a lot of football is ideally go into, or any athlete, if everything works out, you have a long career, make good money, you should be set. Maybe Punditry isn't what he wanted. I mean, we've seen some former players go on there and talk absolute shit. Honestly, they talk about as much nonsense as like any other YouTuber, channel here that talks about the sport. I mean, and also too, I would, just because you might have had a career in one of the best leagues, doesn't mean you need to stop working, even if you don't want to. I mean, Grant, and I know in this sense it is to construction, as Prime said, like, not disrespect to people who are in the construction business. It's just maybe it's just what he likes. Don't know him personally, of course. And also, there's other avenues other than after you're done with, athletics. I mean, big drastic example here. I mean, didn't Flamini become even richer?
Yeah, he became an entrepreneur, brother. He invested in something, and it really blew up over the last like 5. He's richer than he's richer than Cristiano Ronaldo now, bro.
He's a millionaire.
He's a multi-billionaire. He's a multi-billionaire, bro. Multi-billionaire. Trust me, even Ronaldo and Messi haven't got his money anymore, and that's weird.
Like, I don't get. He can be an ambassador for Leicester. Like, you're a Premier League winner for them. You're a legend for Leicester.
No, I think he's
an ambassador.
I think he's got in trouble. I think he's got in trouble while he's been like on sabbatical, shall we say, for his playing career, and that's why a lot of people don't want to go anywhere near him. Because I would have thought that as well. That maybe look, it's their only Premier League win. There you go. Flamini's net worth is over 8 billion. I told you, bro, multi-billionaire.
When you say in trouble, do you mean like it's bad? It's bad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well,
okay.
Moving on. Moving on, because it is the past. Now, I was beginning to talk about this subject before you two gentlemen dropped it. Trevor Chalobah is obviously publicly came out this week and said, look, I don't want to be forced out. And they are forcing him out because they've left him behind on the American tour. Now, considering I actually think next to Thiago Silva, he was our best defender last season. Like, it's common sense kicking in and you're not shooting yourselves in the foot sort of thing. And I want to know like what you two's boys' thoughts on it. And I'll start off with JPT because we've gone on preseason. We've got the mighty Wrexham tonight, or I don't know, this morning, however you flip it.
Yes,
and I want to know what you guys think of our defense as it stands, because I'm not being funny. If we are going to get rid of Trevor Chalobah and we're going to be relying on Diassi, Adebayor, Badiashile, and Levy Colwell, I kind of think we're in trouble.
Yeah, and it's a shame that he's not part of this tour. I mean, I don't want to look too much into why he's not on the tour, because a lot of people say, oh, he's not going to be part of Chelsea's plans because he's not on there. I mean, Broja is on the tour, and we don't even know. I mean, we doubt he's even going to be here much longer. We was already trying to give him away to Fulham and anyone else who was interested. But I think that Ryan's on the wall for him and the likes of Gallagher, just because they're pure profit targets. Our defense. This is the thing. I wouldn't mind selling Chalobah if he was the weakest link in our defensive options, or it's a contract issue, but it's it's just because he's just seen as a pure profit target. And now, when there's the likes of Benoit Badiashile, Zassi, injury-prone Fofana, and
Oh no! Apparently, he's resurrected.
I'll see it. I'll see
They
it.
super glued him together, and I'm interested to see whether he starts tonight. Because apparently he's with the squad and he's there.
Mm-hmm. And Jamil made a good point. A Thiago Silva replacement. Fun fact: I'm not sure if you saw it, but I think his first game at Fluminense, he was helped him get a clean sheet, which I think was the first time in 12 games, and the first win in 6. I mean,
Thiago Silva.
It's a big shoes that still need to be filled, and clearly we're not focusing on that. We're just focusing
no
on
defender
youth.
of this era is going to fill Thiago Silva.
At least make an effort. At least make an effort. But it's just
not even close.
Who's a teenager that we can sign? Okay, we got Caleb Wiley, American. I don't know what the fuck even type of defender. He's left back, right? We just signed I think he's 18-year-old defender from the States. Great. Can't wait to see him go to Strasbourg. Half these players are going over to France. Right now, we need to get France off our minds because it's.
Let's answer this. What's your style? Maybelline. Maybe it's Maybelline mascara.
I mean, that's a whole different thing too. Reska we're just going to possession, play from the back football. I mean, that's another thing too. Is it official with Jorgensen? Is he officially signed? The goalkeeper.
Who? I don't know. You know what? I haven't because you know what? Yeah, I have to say, with the way certain transfers have happened recently, like when you're getting told they're close and then they're not. Arsenal fans with their defenders. I didn't think we'd sign. I know what you're talking about. What's the name of that goalkeeper again?
Philip Jorgensen from Villarreal.
Thank you, but that's not quite the player we were expecting. And I'm not being funny. That hasn't happened yet. So,
yeah. But how many of the rumored players are we saying that same thing? Players that we weren't expecting or saw coming to Chelsea. I mean,
Say that again, please, JPT. I was looking down. Sorry.
Sorry. Like, how many times have we said that about potential signings? That not the player that we need or expected, but is who the board is going for. Exactly. And Jamino says, why do we need Jorgensen? You've already got Sanchez, Petric, and Kepa. Kepa is, I think he's already set to leave. Hopefully, Petrovic is going to be. He's forced again. There's just more headaches and divide in this locker room.
How can you force Petrovic out before Sanchez? That's the only.
Because Sanchez apparently he's got a starting spot after losing your starting spot last year under Poch, and under De Zerbi at Brighton. Yet, Enzo can break the best out of this guy. How? Why? He can't pass for shit.
Cuss him in his own language, I guess. Who knows? Like, I really don't understand that because I'm not being fair. I thought goalkeeper was one of the same because I still want Man Costa. You got him sitting there at Porto just saying, "Come and get me, come and get me, come and get me." Or, thingy at Valencia, Marshmallow Man, as I call him, because I always forget to. You know what it is? You know his name. I always forget to say how to say the middle, so I just give up.
I wouldn't mind if Gallagher's to Atletico is set. I wouldn't mind if this was part of a Oblak switch, but that's never gonna happen.
Oblak, nah, bro. They wouldn't give up Oblak for something. They still see him as top.
I mean, he's quality. I mean, can we? I would love to see his wages and what's left on his contract, but it's why are we looking? We could be looking at goalkeepers like him, Costa, as you mentioned, Magic Mike, but we're looking at Maja and then Jorgensen, and then we're trying to get back Bolka, and some fans are actually happy about it because he's from our academy, so he has the culture, he's proper. I mean, I don't give a shit. Why are we looking at Bolka? We're not focusing the right stuff, and we're still trying to hope. We're not addressing the striker situation or the left wing situation. We have a whole racial divide going on in the midfield. There's a lot of stuff that's. I think it's going to reflect in the preseason game too. I don't think it's going to be ideal tonight.
Yeah, if that's the goalkeeper, see Jamino's answer of Maladashvili.
I'm not. Yeah.
Maladashvili, that's it. Sorry. It's like when you say marmalade and you got a bit the. Have a good show, Wolfie. Catch you
Pick
later.
up early
Catch you
doors.
later, Tony. Have a good one, mate. Thank you for stopping by and good show earlier, bro. Have a good night, my friend.
The
Stay
bad, the ugly. That was a good one.
Machiavelli. I almost said Machiavelli. We're gonna do that.
Machiavelli.
No, A minor. No, I'm joking. Take care, all. Take care, Tony. Have a good night, mate. Stay safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The original question, defense. So I think it's ready. No, I don't think we're building towards fixing the defense, and I'm not holding my breath to have Fofana come back onto the pitch at full strength, full health.
How about you, Prime? How do you feel about this Trevor Chalobah situation and our defense? What's your take on it, brother?
Good riddance. I'll be real.
May I ask why?
I've never rated him. I think he's an average center back at best. And to where Chelsea want to get back to, he's not good enough to be a starting level center back. No elite club or elite team that aspires to be winning league titles and Champions Leagues on a consistent basis would have them in their squad. There's a reason why he's being linked to, Fulham and West Ham and Brentford and those level clubs. He's our worst centre back, so good riddance.
Who is?
Chalobah.
Really? You think Chalobah is our worst one?
He is our worst centre back by far.
Than Disasi or Benoit?
I think he's worse than Disasi.
Wow.
In my opinion.
Well, we all know Balashili can't defend one-on-one, so it's a catch-22.
Badishil's a very good defender. He can defend one.
I like him because he's got good awareness at set pieces and stuff like that. But I think in one-on-ones is where he gets ripped apart. And one of the reasons why with Poch he suffered so much last season because he was constantly where they like to push up the pitch so much. He was just left constantly exposed. And I don't see Enzo doing that differently.
Well, everyone suffered under Poch last season because Poch couldn't actually coach a team. But with Enzo Maresca, there's a reason why he'd rather keep Disasi than Chalobah.
Big up you, Rossi, in the building.
If you look at the right centre back position, you have Fofana, you have Tosin, who you just signed, then you have Disasi. Chalobah is not in that conversation. And also, we've been trying to sell him for almost 2 years now, so it's not a surprise now that he's not part of our squad.
You said that no big club would go for him.
No big. He doesn't. He does not start at any big club or big team.
Call Milan, man. Call AC Milan. They take all of our old players. Call Milan.
He doesn't start for AC Milan.
All right, cool. But we got over there. We got Pulisic. We got
Pulisic starts for AC Milan because he's good.
Yeah, to Amori, Giroud.
Is he retired from football in general or from international?
Yeah, but that's my point, though. He doesn't start for AC Milan, and Chelsea fans are trying to cry about him about how good he is. He doesn't start for any of these big clubs or big teams.
I hear you. Yeah, but so what do you think the solution is for our defense then? And both of you, I want to see what pairing or system would you like to see in tonight's game against Lexham, the mighty Lexham lad?
I don't know. I want to see Enzo's actual system played out first before I start speculating on who should play where. Because I just want to see how it actually works on paper first before I start speculating. But however, we just know in terms of ball playing center backs, Chalobah is the worst one out of everyone that we have. In terms of even the awareness and defensively, he's also the worst one. The amount of mistakes this guy has made at Chelsea over the past 3 years he's been here that have not resulted in a goal because Thiago Silva has saved him. People don't remember that. Silva has saved this guy numerous times. So, yeah.
So you got no thoughts on feelings on who you'd like to see start today against Wrexham?
Because I don't.
In 3 hours' time, in fact. I might do it.
Well, not really.
No.
I just want to see how this. I just want to see how it actually plays out first before I start speculating on things.
All right. JPT.
Looking at the list of defenders from the squad, I mean, health reasons. I want to see where Fofana and Kowa, like where they're at. Also interested to see how Tosin is going to, how is he going to play with this team. I know it's just preseason. It's hard to give a full like proper assessment, but kind of just see how he is. I mean, everyone's hyping him up a little bit over at Fulham. Now to see how he is. Also who he's going to be paired up with. It's just such a I'm not sure what to make of this preseason squad. We got players that we're hoping to stay that are not listed on here, or as well as players that are expected to leave, but they're on the preseason tour. Ben Chilwell is on here.
Yeah, he's topping the exit list apparently. Ben Chilwell.
We got Leslie Luchuku, Santos in midfield that expecting to go out on loan again to Strasbourg, or I think Leslie's going to Everton. So it's strange, but yeah, I just want to see if they can remain healthy most and foremost. But yeah, I guess Tosin will be the one I want to see, and but mainly just to see how Fofana and Kowa, see if they're back to being somewhat 100% fit and ready for this upcoming season, barring any injuries between now and then.
Big up, Deals.
Big up, man. Them. How are you?
We're good, brother. How are you?
I'm blessed. So I'm sorry I came late. I'm always late.
Bro, everyone was late. I was sitting there on my ones at the beginning of the stream, so it's all good. Don't worry about it.
How are you, Prime?
Well, I'm good. Why?
No, I'm just asking, bro.
no need to be defensive. It was just it was the greeting stage.
Are you listening? Are you listening? On the goalkeeper situation, this was never gonna be a key area that we're gonna go spend big. Because shall I tell you the reason why? It's because of other areas that we're focusing on. We're trying to get a striker. We're trying to get a winger. We're trying to get another midfielder, I think. Because if you look at it, yeah, Casady, Santos, Leslie, and who else is that one? Gallagher. Yeah. They're all leaving. So if they're all leaving, that means we need another midfielder.
Do we though?
Yeah.
Or do we just get the ones that we've got fit?
Unless we have a plan for Casado and Lavio, and there's a plan in the midfield.
Well, I'm not being funny. Has anyone else thought that about Ugarte is available from PSG apparently? Has anyone else thought about maybe giving Cancelo some competition and buy a proper ball-winning midfielder?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. But bring, because I don't think I was having this chat with JPT earlier about Zubimendi.
Mm-hmm.
Bring in Zubimendi, because Zubimendi, he's a DM.
Bro, how did we not go for Onana this week with Villa picking him up for 50 mil?
Yeah, no. Zubimendi's a real deal. I'm telling you guys, he's the real deal.
Yeah? You already have 2 DMs.
Oh, we'll say that again.
You already have 2 DMs.
What, Lavia and Cancelo?
Casado's not a DM, bro.
No, but like he will be playing that role in the team. The point being, we already have 2. We don't need more.
No, but I'm talking about upgrading.
Are they gonna be? No, but this is the problem. Are they gonna be playing together? We don't know that. We don't know if they're gonna be playing together or not. This is the thing, bro. Like I've been saying that Casado and Enzo,
35 mil. Sorry.
Casado and Enzo, a lot of our fans think that they're DMs. They're not DMs, bro.
No. The Met sellers, they kind of link between
Lavia.
Oh,
Lavia is the only one.
He's a defensive midfielder, but he's not that experienced.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's not that experienced. If we bring in an experienced midfielder like a Zubimendi, Lavia could learn off Zubimendi very well.
How old is Zubimendi? How old is
26. in April. 26 in April. No, 26. He's 26 soon though. He's 25.
I hear what Pram's about. Well, I think Pram's going down the road. He's not that much more experienced.
Is he better than what we have?
Yeah, I hear what.
Yeah, he is.
I'm with Pram on this one.
I think he's better than Lavio. I
We
think
don't
he's
even
better than. No. If you're talking right now, I think he's better than Lavio, but Lavio has a higher ceiling.
Okay, there's no point wasting money on a player that in a year's time is not going to be better than what we have.
What do you mean in a year's time? He's good. Subimendi is very good.
All
Have
right.
you
I didn't say he's not.
have you
I didn't
watched-
say he's not good. I didn't say he's not good.
No.
Bro.
I think what Pram's getting at, Deals, is the board are not going to invest in that kind of signing.
No, because Dills,
No,
you just
I
said
get what
that.
you're
You just
saying.
said that he's good now, but like Lavia will be better in the future. So why would I spend money on Subamendi
And
just
if you
for
bring in,
Lavia to be
Because-
better in a year's time?
Because so he can teach Lavio 1-2 things, bro. That's what we need, bro.
I
Like,
hear
bro,
what you're
bro,
Go on,
are you telling me that we should have never kept Kante then? Because if Kante
No,
was here, listen, Kante was here, he would have taught Casado.
We
He
should
would have
never have
taught
kept,
Lavio.
we should never have kept Kante.
Why is that?
why not?
Bro, you know I was
Agreed.
on the train of get rid of Kante, bro. We should have, we should have sold him.
Well, he's
Right,
gone
this is-
now.
This is
Yeah,
the problem.
and
We have too many.
Good
We have too many. We have too many youngsters in the midfield. That's our problem.
I agree with
Three
that analogy.
youngsters all over the pitch, man.
But the thing is, if you're going to buy someone like that, anyone you buy is a bit, because you're not going to drop Concedo because he's £100 million man, just like Enzo is. So anyone you bring in potentially to, I know what you're saying, for them to learn off.
Zubimendi would be welcome to competing for position. No
True.
one's position. No, but you lot are going on like everyone's position is already earned. Like, let's be real, yeah. No players, none of our players should be feeling that they're a first team player and they're guaranteed to start, because this is the same problem that we had under Tuchel, if you remember. Yeah, we had that same problem under Tuchel where players thought that
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
No,
Yes, we did.
The problem we had under Tuchel is that we had
go on.
three midfielders, and the two out of the three were injury prone.
Who is that then?
Kova and
We had
Kante.
a midfield of Jorginho, Kante, Kovacic, and Kante and Kovacic were both injury prone.
Then they would. No, they wasn't. They played games
Yes,
though.
they were injury prone.
No, bro. You say they're injury prone, but bro, they had game time under Tuchel.
They were both injury prone.
I don't think so. I don't think Cover was, and I don't.
I
I think Kante.
What you think and what actually happened is two different things then, because they were injury prone.
I think with Kante, he was not injury prone. The problem with Kante,
when Tuchel joined Chelsea, Kante was injured.
But
yes,
when it came down to Kante, it was a situation that was taken out of our hands, because when it came down to his contract dispute, happened to be the same time the Ukraine thing started and everything got frozen out at Chelsea anyway. So it got Abramovich side of the operation back then were a bit slack when it came to certain people's contracts.
I don't like this talk about how players think that they're guaranteed to start.
Well, I've not heard anything.
No one
I
in our
want-
squad
I
thinks
want
that they're
players-
guaranteed to start.
I want players thinking that my position is not safe. I have
No
to
one-
fight for
yeah,
my
of course.
place.
No one in our squad thinks they're guaranteed to start. But why would Subamendi come to Chelsea?
You sure about that? You
We
sure
don't
about
need-
that,
we don't like. He's a quality player, but we don't need him.
bro? Yes, we do. I feel like to
Well,
teach
we could use
Lavia.
him. We could use him, but I don't think that with the board's model they're going to do that. I hear what you're saying. I hear both sides of the discussion, because obviously,
How
Wait,
much would he
wait,
cost?
wait. You guys are saying that we won't do it, but we bought the likes
How much
of.
would he cost?
No, hear me out. We bought the likes of Tosin. We bought the likes of
Tosin was on a free.
no, I know, but his age. Yeah, I'm talking about his age. Yeah,
I'm not talking about his age.
no, hear me out. Hear me out. We bought his age, yeah, with age, yeah. Dewsbury Hall, we bought him with age, right? So you're telling me that we won't do it when
I
we
didn't
bought
mention
players
the
of
age.
age
I
before?
never mentioned deals. I never mentioned the age. You did. The age thing is irrelevant for me. How much would Zubimendi cost?
50 million max.
50 million on another midfielder that we don't need is a waste of money.
Are you sure
Well,
about that?
hang on.
Yes.
Would bringing in Zubimendi affect Lavia's development though? Because
No.
there's always a chance that Zubimendi could push him out of the team.
No. That won't happen. That won't happen. I'm telling you that now. Yeah. I tell you what would happen. Competition. That's what would happen. Yeah. Lavia be thinking raw. No. Listen. Lavia be thinking like raw. Man's got competition now. You get me? Man's got competition now, bro.
I don't.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, okay. I don't. Besides, comparing Zubimendi and Lavia, I think that's the wrong thing to look at. I think the comparison would be if Enzo had to leave the squad because of what he did, then sure, Zubimendi would be the good replacement, I guess. But like
Zubimendi's not a type of profile like Enzo. He's a DM.
Conductor. He's a conductor. He's not a combative DM.
Yes, he is a DM.
I said
He's a DM, bro. What are you on about?
Wait, no. He said
I've seen this guy
Zubimendi.
playing. No. Listen. I've seen this guy playing in the Champions League. Yeah. I've seen him.
Did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said?
Go on.
Did you hear what I said? He's a conductor. He's not a combative DM.
Mhm.
The same way Rodri is a conductor. He's not a. Declan Rice is a combative DM. He's not a conductor. For example, would you compare Zubimendi with Declan Rice?
No, he's not.
Exactly, because they're two different profiles.
Yeah, but he's like Rodri.
Rodri's a conductor.
Yes, that's
Rodri's
what I'm
not a
saying.
combative DM.
Yeah, but he is a DM. Rodri is a DM.
I didn't say he's not a DM. I said Rodri's not a combative DM.
Rodri isn't a conductor, he's a cheater. Yeah, man. Wholesale murder with Rodri. But listen, moving on, because I'm not going to get stuck for too long on this Zubimendi chat, because I hear what both sides of the appeal.
Wolfie, I'll be back, bro. I'll be back.
All right, my guy, no worries, because we're going to talk about, obviously, we've got pre-season tonight, and I want to talk about the attack. Now, our attack has kind of always been a gamble.
Wolfie, get to Primer and JPT first. I'll be back.
All right, my guy, no problem. Yeah, like I was saying, but the attack is something because, as I can't remember who said it a minute ago, but we still need to attend the left wing. Maybe a striker needs to come in because of what we've just said about the firepower. Like against Wrexham, who do you guys believe should start? Should we go for? Okay, I know Prime doesn't want to get drawn into formations, but is it going to be the same old with Jackson up front, or is Broja?
Jackson's not part of the squad.
Yeah, is he injured?
He's still recovering from his injury. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think it might be Broja up front, if anything.
All right then. Oh, hang on him as well. Sorry, Nkunku.
I think it might be Nkunku. Yeah, either way. Maresca has been speaking about Nkunku. I think he might.
He's been bigging him up quite a lot. But the thing is, we have this funny thing at Chelsea where we play players in the position and they're not quite specialists in that position. We have a guy that plays on the left wing who's not quite a left winger. We have a guy playing up front who's not quite a striker. You know what I mean? I don't know, but okay. So Nkunku's up front. Who do you want to see next to him? Do we want to see Detro Fofana? Do we want to see Angelo? I think he's gone with the squad, isn't he? Angelo, the right winger, striker.
No, Angelo's not part of the squad. Nor is Datro.
Angelo got removed from the squad.
Oh, sorry, Angelo is part of the squad. Datro.
No, Datro's not. No.
I need to have a look at the squad actually because I thought I memorized it, but now I've completely ballsed it.
So you have Sterling, Tyreek George, Mudryk, Angelo, Noni, Nkunku.
Oh, by the way, to answer Chavino's question, the reason why Rodri gets away with the stuff he does is because Rodri doesn't have the perception that he's a dirty player, as opposed to Romero does. So that's why Romero makes a tackle. We're automatically going to assume there's malicious intent in it. That's the difference.
Well, to be fair, Nicholas Jackson and Jaminho's this comment here, he outscored virtually everyone at Arsenal No one at Arsenal got more goals than he did. So, you know, maybe if you know someone who's got a striker for sale, let us know, Jaminho. Fuck Romero.
What do you lot think of the goalkeeper that we're linked to?
Which one?
The Georgianson kid. The
We
one
touched a little
from
bit about it earlier. I mean, what do you think?
Well, I'll be real. I think he's good on the feet, but off the feet, I don't think he's capable of being a goalkeeper that we need. I think he's a bit like Petrovic off the ball.
When in all competitions, Jaminho, I think about 17, 18
Mm-hmm.
in all competitions. I think.
What do you lot think?
Uh,
Wolfie, do you think he's good enough to be Chelsea's goalkeeper?
Who? Petrovic?
No. This Georgeson guy.
No, yeah, we were talking. No, I prefer Petrovic. Because if
Yeah,
this really is about developing a young team, then you need to keep these boys together and do what all other young teams have done: stick together for about 2, 3, 4 years. And
what do you
like,
think? Do you think it's because we're planning to flip Petrovic?
well,
Or
to
you
be honest,
think
before we start thinking about who should, well, flipping's the word, but you already know like Petrovic is useful. So what about the Keppers and all that kind of thing? We need to get some of these douchebags up because just
even
one.
we even got Selena. Is he coming back from loan? Was he in the squad for the preseason?
He's
I
not.
think
It's
there's
Sanchez.
a major belief in Selena that he can be a top goalkeeper.
Apparently,
So-
he's starting today, Ross, by the way, about where's Nkunku. Apparently, he's starting as a number 9 tonight. I'll have to have a look for today.
Nkunku, yeah, he will. That makes complete sense, actually.
Only Nicholas Jackson could be rated the worst Premier League scorer, a hat-trick against his bigger rivals in terms of less players rated him after the game than before. Well, to be honest, he had a decent back end the last season. You know what I mean? He scored about 5-6 games in a row near the end. I think with the exception of the pamming at Arsenal. Arsenal history more. It was PS. I cancelled it. Okay. But yeah, so Deals, who would you like to see start up front tonight against Alexum? And like, would you like to see?
I'd like to see Angelo start because I feel that Angelo, yeah, I think he was very good last preseason. But he got sold to flipping Strasbourg, innit? So I like to see him start, and then I would like to see Nkunku as a number 9, and then play flipping Sterling on the left, and then obviously in the midfield I would like to see Lavia, and then Santos. I would like to see Lavia and Santos in the same midfield. You know what I'm saying?
See Andley, okay.
And then it would have to be Dewsbury Hall, innit? I think Dewsbury Hall will be in that midfield still.
Well, Enzo's still not there, is he? Because they're at the Olympics.
He's on the squad.
Gallagher's away as well. So, and then left back, I'm gonna go Vega. I want to see what this Vega kid's got, you know. And then centre back, I've got Tosin, and I want to see Wesley Fofana. And then right back, I've got Reece James in it, because Reece James, look, hear me out, man. Them, he's not even gonna play the Premier League game, so he might as well use him now. You get me? So he's ready for when he comes back.
Get him up to scratch. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. And then I'll give him like 45 in it, and then bring on Gusto for 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Half time, and then I'll bring on Tyreek George. I want to see what Tyreek George is all about, because Tyreek George, yeah, I'll be real. His upcoming pathway of signing that new contract is how long did he sign a new contract for? Is it till 26 or 27?
For who?
Tyreek George.
He signed a new contract.
He signed a new contract.
3-4 years, isn't it, for youngsters?
Yeah. He signed a new contract still. So I want to see what he's all about. And Carney, I want to see what Carney's on, because Carney's just come back from injury, innit? And Chilwell, look, you see with Chilwell, I don't want to see Chilwell anywhere near that pitch today. Yeah.
I don't want to see him full stop, bro.
Yeah, I'm saying. I don't want to see. I don't want to see him nowhere near the pitch today. You know what I'm saying? And
Guys,
Bradishile,
Chilwell's probably gonna start, so
say that again.
Chilwell's probably gonna be the one starting.
I disagree because Maresca said, yeah. If you heard what Maresca said, yeah, about inverting, yeah, he mentioned Cucurella, he mentioned Vega, he mentioned James, he mentioned Gusto, he didn't mention Chilwell. Why is that?
But Cucurella's not part of our squad. You only have Vega, so
No.
Chilwell has
But he mentioned, bro. All I'm saying is he didn't mention Chilwell, innit? That's what I'm saying, bro.
And I'm telling you, we don't have another left back bar Vega. So Chilwell will have to get some minutes in this game.
Yeah, 100%. I understand that. Bro. I understand that still. How many subs you meant to get in this in pre-season?
I think
you can change everyone.
You can sub
twice
for
one, I think.
Yeah, that's calm.
You can. I think it's 15 substitutions.
You see Brojo.
Yeah,
Bro, he's lucky to be on this tour, you know. He's lucky. Yeah. How the hell did Chalobah not get on this tour?
bro, that's what I was talking about earlier.
This guy can be on a tour, yeah. When you know, you know what Brojo's been saying?
They do sometimes.
Brojo's been saying that he's gonna stay at Chelsea. He's been saying this, bro.
Well,
I don't think he is.
I don't think he is either. Probably loaned out again.
I don't think so.
You know what? The thing is, I like Broja, but the thing is, he's one of those ones where he's been injured a lot, and over the last back end of last season, he was trying to get it going again. And sometimes players need 6 or 7 months to fully get into their swing. Now,
you know where we should send him? Ipswich. I think he would cook at Ipswich still.
Why Ipswich?
Because you got Amari Hutchinson over there, and you got who else is over there, man? They've got some good players over there, man. That's why.
Well, at the minute, he's an option for us that we need because, like JPT said earlier, we haven't brought in anyone better yet. The striker situation, I don't know if that's something that's going to be addressed or we are going to try and rely on again on Nkunku. Hopefully, he'll stay fit this year. It's so weird to tell. And I'm not being funny on the Trevor Chalobah front deals. Is he someone you want to see leave or do you want to keep him?
I want to keep Chalobah. Am I upset about the situation? Yes, I am, because I feel that there was enough for Chalobah to be in this preseason. But again, we tried to get rid of him last year, remember? And we tried to get rid of Mattison, and we all know what happened with that, right? They couldn't get any buyers, right? Now it's a different situation because it's the start of the window. You know what I'm saying? So I feel that Chalobah, his time at Chelsea, it is done. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for the memories and that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Jamino, hang on 1 second. Jamino, you better put some respect on Nicholas Jackson's name.
No,
bro. Yeah?
What's your favourite memory of Chalobah?
Champions League final, Champions League run when he helped in that.
He wasn't in the Champions League run.
In fact, all right. Cheers, Joseph, for dropping by. You take care, mate.
What Champions League run are you talking about?
When we won it, because we had Trevor. No, that was Tomori, though, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Trevor was there too.
No, Trevor was there. I swear, didn't he play?
Chalobah wasn't there. He was on loan.
So it was Tomori then.
Prime, he was on loan, a lie. Am I lying? Prime.
I don't know. Is Prime still there? Is he gone? He might have gone toilet.
What are you talking about?
There he is.
Chalobah was on loan. Chalobah was on loan when we won the Champions League, innit? He was on loan.
He wasn't in our squad, no.
Oh, it was Tomori that was there then, wasn't it?
No.
Tomori was sold in January when we won the Champions League. Frank Lampard sold him.
Was he? Oh yeah, he was, wasn't he? And he went Milan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was so. What's my? Whoa, I'm not being funny. What was it? Club World Championship he was in. He must have been. I know there was a game he.
Oh, you're on about Christensen. You're on about Christensen.
No, not because that end of that season. Didn't Trevor Chalobah start the?
Wolfie's talking about the year after we won the Champions League.
Yeah, the European Super Cup or the Club World Champion. I can't remember which one of them he started.
He played in the Club World Cup, and he also scored against Juventus in the Champions League.
Thank you. That's what I remember. The Champions
That's
League.
my favorite goal. Yeah, that was my favorite goal.
The Juventus one.
Yeah, the Juventus one still.
My favorite memory of Chalobah is when he's left the club.
What?
I don't rate him, bro.
Oh shit! That's the first time I've heard a person say that they don't rate Chalobah.
Yeah, well, he's average.
Look, you like him, bro. Players are like Marmite. You like him, you hate him. You don't have to see.
You know why I respect Chalobah, yeah? Because he's been at the club since Wede. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Young, proper Chelsea.
You know what I'm saying? He used to be
brother.
He used to be a ball boy when he was a ball boy at Cobham. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you've all three of you heard me say that I think all of our homegrown talent, because it seems to be the way that financially things have switched over the last 4 or 5 years because of FFP rules, that homegrown players used to be very prized assets and they were probably the most expensive players at the clubs, where now, because they're seen as pure profit, they're seen as the best people to flush down the toilet.
Wolfie, people forgetting, yeah? People saying that, why did we buy Disassi, yeah? We bought Disassi because Wesley Fofana was injured.
Yeah, really hating on Jackson. Sorry, I just want to say that, like, he hasn't stopped talking about Jackson.
I noticed that, JPT, but you know,
I mean, if he was bad, I mean, didn't he have a better like stats than Luis Suarez did in his first season or his first 2 seasons at Liverpool?
Well, I'm not being funny. Yeah. All I'll simply say about
Suarez a flop too.
He scored more goals than Eddie Nketiah and Ivan Toney combined. There you go. That's all you need to know about Jacko, mate. He scored more.
I want to see what this Tosin brother's on tonight. You know, I want to see if he's a leader or not.
Hey JB, are you waiting for that? That Wrexham.
Yeah, but that game's even later for me too, man. That's at 10:30 at night on my side. That's what.
What? It's for 3:30 a.m. in the morning for me. About it's even later for you. It's the next day for me.
Exactly. I'm already trying to go to sleep at that point. I can't imagine you guys staying up for this.
Well, I was just maybe thinking about kipping and then watching it later on. I'm not sure.
That's what I'm doing, bro. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna have a little nap and then watch the game, bro.
You guys are down to do a watch. I'm down.
Oh, and I will but I'm not going to be sitting in on my Jack Jones at 3:30 in the morning. Yeah, welcome to this Chelsea watch along.
It could even be off camera if anything. Fuck it. It's
might need to, man. Slip into my gym jams.
What do you not think of Mudrik's new haircut?
Bruv, look at my new haircut, alright? Like, my new haircut's better than Mudryk.
What do you not think?
Fuck Mudryk.
I think you see Mudryk, yeah. I think it's the I think his attitude is he needs to pattern up. He needs to pattern the hell up with the way his attitude is.
Right, the Jaminho hate is oozing.
What's wrong with Mudryk's attitude?
What did you say?
What's wrong with his attitude?
Did he have an attitude problem?
He's got an attitude problem, 100%.
And what's wrong with his attitude?
He's just desire, man. He's got no desire there, man.
He's one of the hardest working players in our squad.
Disagree on that. Disagree.
Okay. Oh, I'm still buzzing off
Tyreek. I feel my boy Tyreek's better still. My boy Tyreek's better.
That has nothing to do with what I've said.
Listen, you will see tonight anyways.
That still has nothing to do with what I've said. He have not refuted what I've said.
Don't say a word, Prime. Don't say a word, innit?
You've still not refuted what I've said. You've still not refuted what I've said.
Don't say a word, bro. Don't say a word.
He just said time will tell, which is an answer, but it doesn't refute.
No, but you haven't refuted what I've said.
And what did you say, by the way, Prime?
I said he's one of the hardest working people in our squad.
Who is?
That number 10 needs to come off of him real quick.
And all deals want to reply is Tyreek is better. That has nothing to do with what I've said.
Mudryk.
Not refuted what I've said.
Yeah, he is. He's better than Mudryk, 100%. I've seen Tyreek George what he can do, bro. Trust me.
You've still not refuted what I've said.
Yeah. Your point is,
you're talking about his attitude stinks, and I'm talking about the fact that he's actually working hard.
What do you mean he's working hard? Explain to me.
I'm talking. He's actually working hard in training. He's constantly been
I'm
working
asking-
hard.
That's
Try-
in
you
training,
keep
bro.
interrupting.
You
You
could
keep
do
interrupting.
no.
Wait, wait.
Listen.
You keep interrupting. I'm not finished. You keep interrupting. I'm not finished. That's
Just
why you
one
don't
second.
understand anything I've said.
Just
Go on,
one
bro.
second, Jules. Just 1 second.
He keeps working hard. He's constantly working hard. He wants to improve, and he actually wants to like show what he's about. Whether or not you think Tyreek George is better, that's irrelevant to what I've said. You only, maybe, I don't know, maybe because you want your boy Tyreek George to play, that's why you're saying Mudrik's attitude stinks or whatever. But like Mudrik's actually applying himself, actually trying.
I don't rate him. I don't rate
So,
him.
cool, whether you rate him or not, it's irrelevant.
I never wanted him in the first place.
That's
Look,
good. Whether you rate him,
we'll have to see how
I
people
don't
go in
rate Mudrik, but at least I can see he's actually applying and trying.
Well,
So-
you never know. Your boy might get a chance, Prime. If
He
Woodrick
should have.
is-
You know where he
but it's
should have
not-
gone?
No, but don't do that.
You-
Mudrik's not my boy. I don't rate
You-
him, but
No,
I still think he's actually trying.
not your boy. I said that to Deals. I said that to Deals about your boy might get a chance if Woodrick gets injured. Relax, Prime. Yo.
Wolfie.
Well, we'll see, but
You know where where Mudryk should have gone, bro. You know where he should have gone. He should go back to his father, more in the Zorbi, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Marseille, come calling.
Yeah,
Please,
yeah.
the Zorbi, you got one favor for me? Come get Mudryk. You know what I'm saying?
Alright. Well, boy. Anyone want to put a prediction on what they think the score is going to be tonight?
2-0.
I'll
2-0 to
guess-
Chelsea.
I'll guess 3-2 Chelsea.
3-2
I
Chelsea, 2-0.
I think 2-0 still. I think Nkuku's gonna score,
Mhm.
and I think Dewsbury Hall might score still.
Well,
It's hard to
depends on
predict
who's starting.
preseason games because you got to take it a fact like how many of these players actually give a shit about the result. I'm
They do.
guaranteeing-
They do
Not too
care
much.
about the. No, they do care
They
about.
should want to. It's fucking Chelsea Football Club,
Alright,
mate.
bro,
You want to
I-
get
I- J-
motivated.
JP, JP.
You're gonna give that extra like 10%.
JP, you're
in the
forgetting,
game.
yeah.
It's just like
You're
all right, I'm gonna
forgetting
get subbed off at halftime. anyway.
JP, you're forgetting, yeah. Our owners and our managers are still judging certain players, so yeah, man. That's why, bro.
I don't think so, man. I'm
Deadpool
respectful.
FC kicks your.
Worry about Michael B. Jordan FC, bro. Don't worry about us.
Yeah, man. Come on, Creed.
Come on, Craig.
Come on, Creed.
Come on, Craig.
Come on.
Oh yeah, let me ask Prime a question. Do you think your Nigerian colleague striker is gonna come?
my
Who you
colleague.
talking about?
Also,
Yeah, who you talking about? Usherman.
Yeah, I'm talking about Usherman.
He's going PSG, bro. They're gonna throw money at him.
He's not going to PSG. They can't buy him.
No, they're not buying him still. PSG's not buying him still, bro.
I
Yeah, it's in the news.
I still think he's coming to Chelsea. I think it'll be him, but it's either Osimhen or like Nico Williams. I think we're either going to sign a striker or a winger. So it's either Osimhen or Nico Williams. It looks like
Sorry, Usherman.
Wolfie.
who?
Nico Williams.
I wouldn't mind seeing Nico for the left hand side. Yes, deals.
What's it called? If we get Nico, yeah, we have to get rid of Mudryk, you know.
look like a good shot.
Mm.
But again,
Who? Who said
Again, like,
Lookman? Say that again, JPT.
No, Jaminho's Lookman would be.
Look, hell
Lookman's-
no.
I wanna say
hell
better,
no.
but he's a good
sorry,
shot.
I'm sorry, but I'm
Lookman's
not taking Lookman. I'm sorry, but I'm not
Okay,
taking Lookman.
Lookman's not a striker. He's a left winger, and Deals doesn't want another left winger at the club because he wants his boy Tyreek George to play.
We need a left winger, even if we were dropped down Jackson.
But I like Lookman. Like he's good. I take him.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't take Lookman. Do you know why? Because that was a 0-0 out of 0 window, bro. Go get me Nico Williams and Oshman, and we're eating good, bro. Yeah.
Didn't Lookman, was he the one that scored the hat trick?
Yeah, bro. Lookman is quality, bro.
Yeah,
Good.
we
But I wouldn't choose him over Victor though. That's the thing.
But
Over
they're
Jackson,
different.
I
play
would
in
take
different-
Lookman over
They
Jackson.
play in different
Well,
positions. They play
Well,
in
hang on a
different-
minute. What about Ivan Tony? Because apparently in Brentford
No.
they're asking price even more.
Tony can stay away from my club. No.
Unless
What about keeping Mr. Romelu Lukaku?
He ain't gonna want to stay, bruv.
I'm joking.
I wouldn't mind making that git work because we have paid him hundreds of thousands.
No. I listen. You know my thoughts on Mr. Romo Lukaku. Yeah, Lukaku. Yeah. Listen,
I want to go back to Inter one day.
Listen, bro. I think there's a swap deal in place with Napoli, innit? But Napoli,
Yeah, I've been saying that for months. I think it's gonna happen.
Prime,
Maybe not a direct swap deal, but I
Yeah.
think we're gonna get Osimhen.
You know the problem is, you know why that deal hasn't happened already is because every deal we're doing with Napoli ends up we're putting players on top to make up weight in the money.
we're gonna
And-
give them. We're gonna give
It
them.
doesn't
We're
matter-
gonna give
but
them
it doesn't
Lukaku.
matter. It doesn't matter regardless. Like PSG is the only. No other club can afford Victor. Like even PSG, they need to sell to buy, and no
Prime.
one wants their dead strikers. And in
Prime,
terms
can't
of
we give them? Can't
in
we give
terms of
them
Lukaku-
Cassidy as
hold on.
well?
Hold on, I'm speaking. In terms of Lukaku, no one wants him bar Napoli because no one else can afford him. So the deal just makes too much sense. Cassidy also linked to Lukaku. To
Cassie's
Napoli is also linked to Cassidy as well. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
I mean, Maresca
I
already
saw-
got
I
rid
saw a
of
report
Cassidy
today.
back at Leicester, so
I
why
saw-
would we want
I saw a report today that Napoli want Casady as well. They want Lukaku and Casady. So
Yeah, it's gonna be like a two player plus cash for Victor.
yeah, it makes sense, bro. It makes sense. You think? Let me ask you a lot of questions. Do you think Osimhen's better than Gokeres?
Yes.
For us, I haven't got a clue because we need to see how we do with it. In terms of players as they are now, Osimhen. But Osimhen has injury problems as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, just you have to go.
He has. Yeah, but like he's not injury prone.
No, but
Yeah.
he's gonna miss like 5 games.
I don't want another
It's only-
Nkunku, bro.
He's not injury prone. It's only because like he gets overplayed at Napoli.
But ain't Gokeres injury prone as well? I saw somewhere he's injury prone.
Injury, bro. Who knows? Because I'm not being funny. Like there was a lot of players that weren't injury prone before they come to Chelsea and then get injury prone. Just a quick shout. I know E. Rossi. Just to break your heart a bit, I think Arsenal have already ended their interest in Ivan Toney.
Let me ask you a lot of questions.
Arsenal
Let me
are
ask
not
you a lot of
signing a
questions.
striker. They're not
Yeah,
signing.
one minute, deals. Sorry, say that again, Prime.
Arsenal are not going to like. I don't get how. Okay, let me speak about Arsenal for a little bit. I don't get how Arsenal fans just. And obviously, I'm not talking about the people like, say, Northside or League Gunner. Like they're exempt from this, but the majority of Arsenal fans I see, it's as if, like, they're clouded by what's actually happening at their club. They don't care. Like they talk about how great they are, but for the past, they haven't won a trophy in like almost 5 years. They haven't. They're not improving on like some of the players that they have. Last season, they were linked to Gyökeres, they were linked to Tony, they were linked to a striker. Now all of a sudden, they signed Calafiori out of nowhere, and they're not going to buy a striker. But I don't like. I'm not an Arsenal fan, and I'm pissed. Like I don't get how Arsenal fans don't care about what's happening.
Well, because of the financial rules, they're going to have a problem over the next. Because even if you were okay under the old system, you might be penning pinching under the new one. That's why Chelsea have taken this model early. To be honest,
No, but I'm not even talking about the that. I'm talking about the fact of spend your money wisely. Why buy Calafiori is a brilliant player, by the way.
Arsenal
Have had the best defense in the league for about 2 years now. You don't need Calafiori.
Well,
Go sign a forward.
yeah, that's the thing with the Vieira. I'm pretty sure if I was an Arsenal fan, I'm looking at people like Vieira. Why did you spend money on him? ESR. Why did you spend money on Vieira when you already had a player like ESR sitting there?
You have Lokonga, Taver. Like it's just whatever. It's not my club, so I don't care.
But
like,
Lokonga could have had his uses
weird.
because he showed that at thingy last season, didn't he? He could play he could do certain dirty jobs that a lot of other players couldn't do other than Declan Rice. The Partey situation, you know what I mean? Because arguably on their day, they've arguably got the best midfield as well.
They still have Marquinhos as well.
They signed Marquinhos as well, yeah, and he ended up being just a flip flop. But the thing that really hurts Arsenal, particularly over the last couple of years, is their outgoings. They simply make
they
they
generate no money.
simply make no money, brother. And it's the one thing about Arsenal fans. It's not like the good old days 10 years ago when you guys had this lovely reserve, because it's not about reserves now. It's about how your incomings and outgoings all balance out. And that is one area we are kings at. There is no team in the Premier League better at hustling out players than Chelsea. Not one.
Yeah, but you don't need to hustle out players if you buy properly.
That's true, but in our case, we, even though we may not buy properly at times, we balance the book somehow. You know what I mean?
No, I know, but I'm talking about
But
Arsenal.
Arsenal, on Arsenal's case,
Like, you again, I'm not saying they need to spend big on every player and stuff, but like,
ask him his question.
spend smart. You didn't.
Yeah, of course.
You don't need Calafiori when you've got the best defense. Go buy a forward for 40 mil, or however much he costs.
All right, what about
They
Adeyemi?
need a left winger more than anything. It's not like Havertz did bad, and that's just being like me being honest.
Well, what about Adeyemi for us? Because he scored twice last night for Dortmund, and we were linked to him last week. Does anyone else want to see him in a Chelsea shirt?
No.
Because KM Adeyemi scored twice for Dortmund last night.
Doesn't he also have like a bit of an injury issue as well?
Well, he's only 22, 23, isn't he?
He's not that good.
Well, no.
First, I wouldn't want it. When we heard that link, I wasn't like, why? I mean, he's a decent player, but I don't think he'll be someone that we're gonna look at to be like a big difference maker.
And what about Ivan Toney?
No, keep him away from that club.
Unless Maresca's tactics is more for playing counter-attack football, then sure. But if not, then what's the point? Unless if the price, I know his price has dropped down significantly since the overhype of he's gonna be 100 mil plus. To if he's for 50 mil, 55 mil, would you take him?
No,
I would.
Why?
It's his betting that would scare me though.
Because one thing about it is we're going to need different kind of players for different kind of matches. And I'm not being funny. Against the cities and stuff like that, they're going to have us on a rack. Because even if best case scenario, right, this team's still very, very, very young. There's going to be times they're going to, without the ball, suffer because they're going to come against more experienced teams, probably that are better holding the ball than us. And maybe once or twice we're going to need a player that's strong and can counter and press up from the front. And I'm not being funny. Is Toney a better upgrade on the number 9 than what Broja is? And maybe Nkunku as he stands?
I mean, low-key, I don't even think Toney's that much better than Jackson. But for two, there are better players at doing what you just said than Ivan Toney.
All right. Well,
bro, if we don't get Osimhen or Gyökeres, I'd rather just use Jackson and Nkunku.
All right then. So if it's not someone really big and world class, just stick with
this Toney thing. Even when Toney was on fire, I didn't see it. He's not.
No, it's an option.
He's not that guy.
It's an option. Like me.
I know, but he's not. I really don't think he's that guy.
All right. And I'm not being funny. I'm not being funny. For what I saw back in the last season, given the choice between Jackson and Toney, I'd take Jackson because when Toney came back I remember when players like Rio Ferdinand and them came back off a long suspensions for like 8-9 months, and they were arguably better players when they came back. I don't see that in Ivan Toney. He came back and he was by miles.
If I take Toney's best season and I take Jackson's season last season. There's not much of a difference. Toney scored pens. Jackson didn't take pens. And there's not much of a difference. Taking Jackson.
Fair enough. Keep it for a second.
Gyökeres, does he still have that high price tag too? Is he still trying to go for 100 mil or 90 mil, whatever?
No, it's not going to
be. I don't know what Deal's question was. He split, man. Deals, what was your question? I don't know why he bounced. Maybe he had internet issues.
I think it was internet issues. I mean, we just gotta also the main thing at least for us, even though we were talking about Arsenal for a second, that how they don't generate money, we're just throwing away money on these kids. How much do we spend on Kellyman? I can't even pronounce the guy's name. Mark Guyu, whatever.
Yeah, the strike.
That he's supposedly gonna be a player going for the starting spot.
Yeah, but in that though, at least we're smart because all these. I know it looks like a scattergun approach, but you can clearly when we sign these young players, you can clearly see the difference. So, for example, Esteval, you can tell he's a baller, right? Paez, you can tell he's a bowler. We're not going to sell him. Palmer, he's a bowler. We're not going to sell him. Gusto's a bowler. We're not going to sell him. But people like Kellyman, Buick, all these guys,
Leslie Santos.
they may be talented, but they're not going to be of the highest level. So we can flip them for money. So it's smart. It's smart.
Oh, I know it's smart.
And I get that, and I appreciate that they're looking for profit. I mean, these guys are moving like drug dealers out here. You know, you buy an 80 flippy for a 40, you get a 40 flippy, you flip it for a half, you get the half, you sell it, and so on. But when are we going to start?
What's JPT doing in his spare time?
watching next Friday.
That's his excuse.
Hey,
But
Wolfie,
Wolfie,
you're only
when are we
now
going to start
catching on.
adjusting the poems now?
Sorry,
Wolfie,
Brian?
you're only now catching on to what Wolfie does in his personal life. You didn't know. I knew.
Hey, just because he's South American, don't judge him, okay?
No. It's not because he's South American.
Oh,
It's
so
because
why?
he's
That's
you
racist.
You know what I mean?
Am I wrong?
No,
No,
they could be calling
you repeat what you just said to JPT directly. Tell him what you just said. It.
JPT, it's not because they're South American, but it's never mind. Listen, I don't want to get you arrested, man.
It's fine.
Allegedly.
It's fine.
Allegedly.
The
I
streets
don't
out
want
here
to get
call
you
me.
arrested, man. Allegedly, he's got apes in his pocket. Oh shit! Sorry, I didn't mean to let that out. Yeah.
No,
Allegedly. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Allegedly.
the
Yeah,
streets know me out here as Pusha JPT. You know, so out here just selling that white.
That's what the P means. J pushes
Pusha
T.
T. Oh shit! See, Wolfie's trying to get on the Kendrick Drake battle right now, man.
You know what I mean? Like A minor.
Oh, well, I mean, to jump back, I mean, it's a prime. Yeah, it's smart that we are, making a profit, flipping a profit for these young players in the future. But when we're going to start addressing, issues for them
Rosie, you're
now.
a bitch. Rosie, why did you? You're a complete bitch. Why did you complete bitch? Like,
Hey, Rosie, so do I, but I didn't want to be rude and say it.
All right, Prime, you're a complete bitch too.
Meet the
dear.
Brits.
Innit? I'm gonna have to do a special next Saturday, the JPT and Prime story.
But I think Anthony, big up Anthony Herbert. He is asking us if we are going to do a watch along. For me, I wouldn't mind, but clearly this is not up to me. This is up to you guys being at 3:30 watch time.
I would. The only thing I'd have to probably pray is like maybe because my missus is at work now and she's doing a night shift. What I would normally do is call her before I go to bed. What I might do, if she's forgiving enough, I'll ask her maybe if I can call her about maybe 2:30ish, and I'll sit with her, talk with her for an hour, and then I'll do the watch along or something. So I can go get an hour or so sleep. Because obviously I'm going to sleep again afterwards, but I'm not going to want to sit there looking all that zombied out on streams. Yes, I can do. Would you like to join us, Anthony, if you're up at that time? By the way, that's an open invitation. If you want to come on, and Prime as well, if you want to come on as well, we can have a look ourselves. It's up to you, because I know sometimes Prime does. Oh, there you go. Mrs. says it's fine. There you go. I got Mrs. permission. There you go. Wolfie, you doing a London show again soon? I will do Anthony soon. I need to ask, obviously, Deji, Jez. He was here earlier. Bless him. He's gone now. But I need to ask Deji, Jez. I think even Lee, I was talking with him backstage on the last one. He said he might want to be involved in the next one, Mr. Lee Gunner.
Wow.
Well, didn't you see that when I had him on my channel? Yeah, a couple. Like,
I saw that one. I wasn't sure. I was like, wait, when was he backstage? But is that Yeah, I did see
on that one.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
He was backstage then. Yeah, I'd love to have him on a London thing one day, though. It's like on the next one, but and Anthony as well if he wants to do it, because I'll ask Early Doors as well, because they were both here earlier. I should have asked them, but I'll ask Deji as well.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any particular note about that show you want to bring up, Anthony, or is it just a question? Because the last one was epic. I'm not even gonna lie. I might try and make it bigger as well, but Enzo Prime versus Chapati. Can you dig it, suckers? Stare at your palm.
Give like the Booker T, the promo. Hulk Hogan, we're coming for you. Yeah, man, that's. Oh my god, I still love the memes.
I love the reaction though, because he genuinely thinks after shit. And you can
He just dropped the N-word, yeah.
Oh yeah, he just dropped the N bomb. Yeah, exactly. Woke up at 7 a.m. this morning. We are playing at 3:30. Just my luck as well. I was planning to sleep till about 12, but I couldn't get back to sleep.
No,
Guess I'll be down to
it's
bed at
just
6 a.m. tonight.
these games on the West Coast are just ridiculous, man. Like if they're really trying to like have, they really need to take consideration for like who's trying to watch this game. And of course, it's going to be the people from the UK, Europe.
Bro, I
Why
have
are
to
you going
watch
to put it
it.
in on a further time zone, 3 hours back more?
Bro, you know, the reason why they're doing it is because they want money, innit?
Yeah, exactly.
That's the only reason why they're there. But I'm not being I got
Who's
so
watching
fucking
10:30?
bored watching all these international teams, man. I had to. I want to watch my team, man. I've missed my team. I want to see what the new kit looks like. I want to see what the style is. There's so many curious things that I want to. And it's not often actually I get a chance to sit there and watch a full preseason. So I might, because it does. Because one thing that does work out for me, JPT, is the games are on when I'm not working. So, and I can squeeze it in. I need a fridge full of beers, endless boxes of tissues, and cocoa butter lotion for Lee and Wolfie Street. Yeah, cold palm. Yeah, you better warm that up before you use DJ Crane with the cocoa. Okay, no shame in my palm game. Yeah, Bosch. Bosch Wool. Okay, you're combining the two. Yeah, it was a good show. Wouldn't mind jumping on that show. All right, well, cool. I'll ask.
Bring the tractor.
Yeah, bring the tractor. Woo woo. All right. Hey, what the fuck you got to do with London? Just out of curiosity, West Country man. You live all the way up there. Like, wait.
I mean,
But
Lee Gunner don't even live in England no more. So yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, I'll ask on that. I'll ask Deji, Tony, early doors, of course, Lee, Jez, and see what could be arranged. If they are good for it, I will send an open invitation to you, brother. No worries. But you know what I mean? He's laughing. I'm on to my second can of the night. Tonight's only getting started. We're talking energy drinks here, Jaminio. Because you're supposed to be 16, 17, aren't you? You ain't drinking
alcohol. That's what he's talking about. You got a whole case for him.
You know, I think I got one energy drink left over there. I might save that until about like pop that like mattress about 2:30.
So should we? Did you want to wrap up the streams soon, so that way, if you guys are trying to watch the game later, so you guys get like at least somewhat of a nap?
Well, that's what I was just about to say. Because Prime, are you up for it? Yeah, energy drinks. See, yeah, I know 17. That. I'm 17. This guy's like that boy at that World Cup, man. That Euro. So what's it? Yamal from Spain. Like, he turned 16 over the 17 over the tournament. Oh, bless him. Top deck. all right, Jaminho, enjoying your top deck, sir. But yeah, so JBT, you up for a watch along?
Yeah, 10:30. Mrs. will be asleep. I'll be awake over here. So I'm down if you guys are down. I'd love to you guys.
No worries. Prime, are you up for that?
I'll watch the game, but like I don't know how long I'll stay awake for. So,
all right, my guy.
Probably not, because I might end up just falling asleep. So I'll probably watch.
Oh, come on! I want to sit there on that stream with that great goal. What did you think of that Nkuku finish? That'd be hilarious. Up for what? A watch along for the Chelsea game in a couple of hours. Don't get any funny ideas, you and your Palm game. No funny ideas. Jaminho, the older you get, the worse the feeling is when you see more and more teens playing under 21 get multi-million-pound contracts.
It's a poor man. I'd be like, I'm gonna grow up to be getting a contract, being playing for a club.
Bro, I tell you what,
and like before you know it, you're 30, 40. Like, damn, there's a 20-year-old that just got like a $30 million contract. What am I doing?
I'll tell you what, bro. If when I was that kind of age, if you gave me any kind of you're asking for trouble, because there is no telling what I would have done with that money. It was just, yeah, that's a conversation for another time. It's Western. Antrid's going live soon. That's why I ask. Yeah, all right. Well, you watch that then. Greasy palm and all, and keep an eye on Lee. Pause. Keeping it real, Chelsea. The pain is only getting good to go worse, I guess. Yeah. Stay blessed and enjoy the game tonight. Big up, Eros. Thank you very much, brother. I hope you're well as well. That's why liqueurs exist.
Yeah, I mean,
So you can do it sweetly and badly at the same time. Yeah, but look, let's wrap this up. Prime and JP, anything we want to say before we sign off?
please, no injuries. That's all. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's what I said at
that's
the
the
beginning
only-
of the
that's
stream.
the
That's
only
what I
thing
said
I'm
at the
asking
beginning of the
for.
stream. Please, 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 no injuries.
No injuries.
Take
Fofana.
care of Rosie, big up
Please,
Rosie.
no injuries. Lavia.
Yep. Oh yeah, and please, 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 if you can, drop Rosie a like and a subscribe as well. She's always sitting there with a banter. She's always sitting there helping out.
Always.
Let me see if I can find a blasted channel. I've got so many to share now. It's actually quite
You
annoying.
need to have like a full list ready before the streams and just copy and paste onto there.
Oh, shut up! Look at you being all planned and thinking ahead. Look at that! Like, listen to him. I'm joking. In that case, oh no, you didn't link it to your channel, did you?
No, I just jumped on.
Oh, all right then. All right, in that case then. There we go. Found it. Oh right. I got. Wait. The first thing I'm reading when I look at it. Why are you telling people to? Oh, it's feck off. Why are you telling people to fuck off on your channel? Bro, that's quite mean. I looked at it and it's just like, don't share mine, Wolfie, please and thank you. No, I'm not going to share your fans only, mate. That is completely unnecessary. It's a month longer than I expected. Congrats on being a month married, JPT. Hey, really, that's true. That's true.
Oh, congrats, man.
How you finding the married life now? You're getting settled into it.
Well, it's true what they say. Once you get married, the sex dies.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying that because the missus is right next to the door with the door open.
You said that live. Wow.
He wants to make you work you up and down.
Anita, I love you. Yeah, Prime likes that joke.
Hey, maybe you shouldn't stream as much. You know, maybe you get some.
Stream as much, bro. I'm lucky he does this. What are you talking about? Man does one appearance a week. He's streaming too much. Shut up.
Hey,
You're gonna run my show, Pram. He'll be the Blues brother. Just me sitting there my once.
Hey, JPT's life right now. He is a blue brother.
Yeah.
He's got two other brothers that are blue too. Pause. Say hello to my very tight and stressed friend.
I might just follow Crane's method here. Just get the tub of lotion and a giant wholesale supply of tissues.
What? You're gonna follow DJ Crane and subscribe to? Actually, let me not say her name.
Wait! Stop! Because one's following him to subscribe and the other one's following him to jerk off. So what's going on here? Yeah. Anyway, on that note, thank you for coming. See you later. Oh shit!
Literally.
Oh dear. Oh yeah. Feck off. Oh yeah. Feck. If you don't have a server of humor or a sense of humor, I get you. JP is a lucky man, not from what I just heard. Very unlucky. Who said I subscribed? No. I think Prime said everyone subscribe to you. I think. Yeah. Anyway. So we've got 4 blue balls, 2 stressed guys, and a watch along tonight. That's like the worst American sitcom ever, man. Like 4 blue balls and 2 stressed guys.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Anyway, on that pleasant
Oh
note,
my God.
what? Oh my God, what? Oh, you just heard what was said.
Your missus better not be watching these streams.
My
No,
missus,
she's
she is
smoking.
what? Oh no! Oh right, I was about to say mine is. I'm in deep shit. No, very good. But anyway, boys, ladies, DJ Crane, Jez, Yeti, everyone, JPT, everyone that was in the chat, E. Ross, Jaminio, obviously, Anthony, of course, big up to yourself, brother. DJ Crane, he was a late arrival. Thank you, everybody. Please like and subscribe. If you haven't, smash a like. What are you throwing up at? What? Because I said like and get gucked. Well, because I said like and subscribe. Thank you, everybody. Like, girls throwing up. Like you don't like it mushy. My bad. Sorry. But anyway, that's us. Thank you, JPT. Thank you, Prime. It's been a joke as always. I will watch on playback. You do that, DJ Crane. Big up for the late arrival, brother. I hope work was good and you are well. Everybody stay safe, and we'll see you in a couple of hours for the Chelsea game. Peace, people.